Welcome back to the channel, friends and family. So everybody's probably familiar with the Trangia alcohol stove. Probably one of the most popular alcohol stoves made. So there is a lot of people cloning them. And the next stove we're going to look at is a clone of the Trangia. And a lot of people are saying it's a better stove than the Trangia. So stick around, you don't want to miss this video. It's going to be good. Alright, so here it is. Comes in this nice little case. And this one, unlike the Trangia, does come with a pot holder. And a quite nice pot holder, if I must say so. So here's what we got. Just like the Trangia, it comes with this simmer top. But this one does have this nice little handle on it. So you can open and close it. So, see, you can open and close that. So I do like that with the handle on it. And on the top, it does come with a rubber gasket, so you can carry some heat in there. It's what I use, or alcohol, or whatever you use. So you can use that. I wouldn't use this to snuff it out because of the rubber seal. You don't want to damage that. I would use this to snuff it out, and that's what we'll do in a minute here. So it's similar in shape and design, just like the Trangia is. The only difference I see here is it's got a series of big holes and little holes. Big holes and little holes. Where the Trangia just has the row of big holes. So I don't know if that's going to be better or not, but yeah, so let's check out the weight on that. So we got 3.3 ounces, 94 grams. Stand, 130 grams. Or 4.58 ounces. All right, so pretty lightweight. I like it. So here's the stand. So it has these three holders on it. So basically this has three levels. The lower level, that level, and then the lip. So that's your three levels. And each of them fit in the groove on the stand. So you have this crease, and the lip. So you can set your burner in there, and it's designed to catch, so you can adjust these in. So we're going to move them in if we decide we want to hit that lower level. So there it is, pretty tight, and then you have it at that height, and then you can also drop it down to this next groove and have it that height, and then ultimately this is the most sturdy, I believe, will be that level. So that's pretty cool. You can also do it like this. You can put your pot up here. Just make sure you're on a sturdy ground, because now you only have a footprint of that big. So set the pot up there like that. And then also there's this option. You can set it down like that and then put your pot here. So it just gives you multiple levels of use on this one, which is pretty cool. Like I said, the Trangia doesn't come with a stand, and I really do like this stand. And of course we saw how lightweight it was. So I like it. So they claim this will burn with an ounce of minutes. So we won't test that part today, but we are going to get our Toaks titanium cup out here. I'm going to see how long it takes to boil 2 cups of water in this one. So there is plenty of sun though. I don't know if you noticed my umbrella behind me. Even though it's like 32 degrees, that sun is back there blaring on us, and it was shining right in the camera. So here we go. So let's get to the next step and get some water boiling in this. All right, so here's our little measuring cup. See, this is what I use. I use heat. This works better. You can find it anywhere. Although this bottle's a little old, but I'm sure it's still good. So we're gonna fill it up. Little 1 ounce mark. We're going to get it poured in. Set the cup over there, let the heat dry off my fingers, and then we'll get this thing fired up. All right, we'll get our lid here. All right, we're going to use a match to get her lit. It's hard to see because it's alcohol. Just a quick lesson on how these stoves work is you put the alcohol, or heat in this case we're going to use, in here. You light it. As it gets hot, there's holes in the side there. Down in the bottom, I'm going to see if you can see them. On there, on there, and there. So the vapors come up, and what it does is it lights a flame coming out the top of this. All the way around here, a flame comes out there, just like your typical gas stove would in your home. Yep, I feel heat. All right, so as you can see here, we got a temperature thermometer, temperature gauge, whatever, inside of our pot. The pot is starting out at 62 degrees. Our goal is 212. So let's get this on there. And hit the start. We'll start counting. And because we are outside and most people will be using a windscreen, we're going to use a windscreen also, just so it's a fair test. And we'll see how long that takes. So at about 4 minutes in, we hit the 100-degree mark. You notice the temperature fluctuates every time the wind would blow. It is a little bit windy here, so it is skewing the test, but this is real life situation, so let's let it run. So most Mountain House meals can be, you can pour 150-degree water in there. It will hydrate the food and be plenty hot enough for you. But our goal is to boil this water. So let's let it roll. As you can see, the wind has picked up and it's killing it the last 2 degrees. I can hear the water boiling though. So we have a boil, but I wanted to hit it. It's not cooking over to 212, but let me show you. We're definitely rolling. And I still say, fog the camera up. And it still says 211. So, all right, so we're gonna call that 16.5 minutes. And it did roll to a boil, so. All right, so we still have flame going. So at least we know what our burn, maybe 18, 20 minutes. All right, so it's still burning. In our conditions, 32-degree temperatures outside. The water was, what, 67 when we started, I believe it was. And it was windy. So if I would have put this on sooner, let's move that out of the way. If I would have put this on sooner, maybe wrapped it a little tighter, more of the heat would have focused to the bottom. But with that being said, we still get boiling water. We actually had enough to eat our Mountain House meal in about 10 minutes. But 15 minutes with a lightweight alcohol stove on a trail, a camping trip, whatever, I don't think it's bad. I see a lot of these tests on the internet, on YouTube, and a lot of them are done inside. So, I mean, things are different inside. First of all, it's 70 degrees inside. Second of all, there's no wind on the inside. So with that being said, this is real conditions. We're outside, and these are real conditions. So I believe it passed the test, and I've never taken an alcohol stove on a hiking trip, I always use, you know, the bottle gas, the small containers. And I'll do a video on that one coming up. And there's another video on here, the BSR 2000. Look for it on this channel here. That's what I like to take. But a lot of people use the alcohol stove. So again, I think it did what it needed to do. It's still burning right now. I mean, we are, I bet, at least 18, maybe 20 minutes in. So we're gonna snuff her out. Remember, if you do snuff it out, use this one and not this one. Like I say, it's got the rubber gasket in there. You don't wanna, I just heard it pop out. So we're gonna put that on it for a minute. We're gonna make sure it's out. Yep, it's out. So there you go. This is it's not that hot neither. So this is a Red Camp alcohol stove. Burned for about 15 minutes. Like I said, the weight is light on this. These are just really nice stoves. So I don't know, I might start taking one of these. I have a couple of different stoves that I use, and I'll do more videos on that. Look at this water. Because it's 32 degrees, it's still smoking in here. So anyway, what do you guys think? I think pretty nice stove. The stand is amazing, multiple uses for that. So yeah, this is something that I would consider using in the future. And the price point, I'll put a link over here. 15 bucks. 15 bucks for this stove and stand. And again, the heat, let me grab that. The heat you can find anywhere, Walmart, gas stations, most any stores. Dollar General, I believe, carries this. And this is all you need. So, all right, so what's your thoughts on it? I like it. So, thanks a lot for watching. If you like these kind of videos and you want to see more of these, I'm going to be doing more. Look at my playlist. You're going to see a stove spot over the side, and that's where I'm going to start putting all of my stove videos. And I have a lot of stoves. I have a bunch of wood burning stoves, twig stoves, alcohol stove, Esbit stoves. So stick around. And I have a couple of really cool cook kits. So stick around. If you like this, hit the like button, hit the sub button, put a comment below. Tell me what you'd like to see, and I'll go get it. And then I'll do a little review for you. So, all right, thanks a lot, and we'll see you on the next video.